It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Today is Friday. It's July 18th, the year is 2025. And this is going to be a very short video. My mother's in the hospital. Last week, my mother was having some difficulty with her legs. She just started not feeling very well. She wasn't feeling well. I kind of got the impression that maybe she was possibly having problems with her leg, but for some odd reason, she fell, and we had to rush her to the emergency room. By the time I got to the emergency room, they were bringing my mother out. It was very swift. I was like, wow, she got there. They took her by ambulance. She got there. They looked at her. They gave her some Tylenol, basically, and sent her home. So I thought, okay, well, everything must be okay. Mama's leg is fine. It wasn't okay. My mother had a blood clot. And Emory did not do their job, y'all. They didn't do it. They didn't research. They didn't do an x-ray. They didn't do shit. But sent her right back out that damn door. Because in the back of my head, I was thinking, this might be a blood clot. But before I can get that even and say, hey, is this a blood clot? They were sending her out the door. So in my head, I'm thinking they did the due diligence. They did the x-rays. They did the CAT scans. They made sure everything was okay. They didn't do anything, y'all. My mother goes back home. She's still not feeling better. She's still not feeling better. Her leg is painful. Even when the ambulance transported her back to the house because she couldn't walk. I said, well, this is weird because she can't walk, and they're sending her home so quickly. I said, okay. I was trying to get home and make up the bed and stuff, and here the ambulance were there at the house. I said, that was fast. Long story short, she didn't get better. My sisters and them kept saying, let's take her back to the hospital. And I was kind of like, well, she's already been in the hospital. But my youngest sister, Abby, just kept saying, no, she needs to be in the hospital. And they kept pushing it. So I said, fine, send her to the hospital. So that was on Monday when she came home. She went back to the hospital on Tuesday. This time she went back in the hospital. It was Tuesday. I think she went back there Wednesday. I can't remember, y'all. It's been a long week. But anyway, she went back. This time, Emory at University Hospital did what they're supposed to do, run labs, put blood. Let's see what's really going on here. Also, this time, my two sisters were with my mother, so they were pushing the issue. You shouldn't have to push the issue for people to just do their damn jobs. Doesn't make sense to me. So, anyway, we found out that my mother did, in fact, have a blood clot that has moved from her leg, which is the problem started in her leg. It moved from her leg to her lungs. It's a massive blood clot. This could have been disastrous. It could have been fatal. So she's in the hospital now. And y'all, it's just so much. Under Trump's administration, there are a lot of changes happening at these hospitals. Remember, Trump is pushing his agenda and forcing everybody to get with his agenda and everybody to do what he wants done. A lot of you all probably weren't paying attention to this. Maybe you wouldn't care. But I noticed a huge change when Earl was in the hospital after Trump got in place. Because Earl was in the hospital under the Biden administration. He was getting the quality care he needed. After Trump took office and some immediate changes happened, it was like, okay, this is a wrap. Right off the rip, it's a wrap for my mother. I'm like, oh, what are y'all talking about? Okay, she has a blood clot. They don't want to operate because of her age. Okay, that's fine. Because at first they said they were going to do an operation to take care of the blood. Then they said, no, we don't want to do that. They're basically just, because of my mother's age, should be, in fact, my mother's birthday is today, July 18th. Because of her birthday, she's 79 today. I'm waiting for somebody to get here so I can get the hell out of here. I take a shower too. I was blue, so I need to take a shower. I was sweating. I just turned the air conditioner on this damn house. God damn. I must have turned the air off last night. I was sitting here talking. I got a hot flash. What the fuck? Oh, around here, drinking this hot air coffee. With the air conditioners on, I should turn this fan on. I said, hold on. These damn lights on too. Turn the air for this fan on and cool off. Anyway, such is life. I got to get dressed. I hadn't planned on spending my summer at the hospital, but some of the stuff that these doctors and nurses be saying now, they ready to give up so quickly. They want you to start making arrangements. Okay, what is going on here? I mean, I just went through this real. We already making arrangements for what? That woman's alive and well there. What is going on here? You say you don't want to give her the operation. Fine. Give her the medication so we can see if we can begin dissolving this. Something y'all should have did in the first place when she first came here. I would so regret that I did not go into that emergency room on Monday. When I was pulled up to the hospital at Parkland's Walk Across, they called me and said, "Hey, your mother's ready to go back home." So I didn't think anything about it. I said, "Okay, great, she's leaving, get out of here. You know, I know how I feel about these hospitals." I'm like, "Okay, good, let's go." But I should have said, "Hold on, wait a minute, motherfuckers. What just happened here? I'll be there in a few minutes." I was almost in the emergency room. They told me to turn around and go get the car. What was I thinking? That was stupid on my behalf. I should have said, "Okay, motherfuckers, I'll be there in just 2 seconds so we can discuss why she's leaving so soon. And does she have a blood clot?" What's going on?
Watson.
Yep.
What time? What time was I get back on the line? What you gonna bring back up there?
I'm gonna pick him up. I'm on my way. I'm waiting for something to arrive here at my house. As soon as I got that, I'm gonna grab him and I'll be there. You're still there with Mama, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna feed her breakfast.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, that's fine. I'm on my way. I'll grab. I know.
Okay.
I know. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So good. At least Mama will have breakfast before I get there, which is another issue. Mama's not eating. So anyway, I don't know what to make of all this. I hadn't planned on spending my summer. I spent last summer in and out of the hospitals with Earl. But it is what it is. It's unbelievable. But I'm about to I'm waiting for someone to get here to drop off something I need. I had a issue here with my plumbing over here. I had to call that plumber. Old houses, old problems. Yeah, I need to get this fixed. I keep having a major problem every couple of months with my basement. The pipes in the basement will get clogged because the water is not everything's not. So he's gonna put a pump in that's gonna keep pushing everything out. But he went down the years. I'm gonna dig that shit up and install that pump myself. But since it's the middle of the summer, it's ice summer. Let me tell y'all something about ice summer. Ice summer means the Mexicans can't go work on these job sites. So they're ringing this phone off the hook, so I'm renegotiate. Here, come on, put this pump in here. I got that money, but not what you want, buddy. You want some money? You want to do this? This is what I'm on board. This is what I got in my budget to put this pump in here so you can punch this, keep the stuff moving towards the septic tank. Yeah, I'm going to call him so he can get this number. Anyway, we got to get out of here because it's almost 9 o'clock. I wasn't going to leave until after 9 anyway because that traffic is a fucking nightmare. Take a shower, go grab my brother and head up there. Then I got physical therapy today at 1. You send somebody to the hospital. And I said I was going to do when I felt better, I was going to do a series of videos about everything that went wrong when Earl was in the hospital so that y'all won't make those same mistakes. And this is a good example. When my mother was at the hospital, when they raced her to that hospital, and I got there, and they said they rolled her out, I should have said, "I want to talk to the doctor before you all send her home." Because in my head, in my mind, I was thinking blood clot. And I thought that people would look to make sure she didn't have one. Obviously, they did not. So anyway, I said it's going to be a short video because I got to go up here, fresh. I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick. I need this package that's on its way here for my mother. He said it'd be in a few minutes. But anyway, today is Friday. It is July 18th. The year is 2025. I am going to do some videos and talk about all the things that went wrong with Earl when he was in the hospital. It's taking me some time. And now I'm dealing with this with my mother, and we're already off to a bad start. And they already, come on, y'all. She just got there, and y'all already be making arrangements already for her funeral. What's going on here? Are you going to be able to resolve this blood clot that should have been fixed on Monday? Now we're fixing it now. I know my mother's 79 years of age. And this is about, they come up with all this crazy shit. You just sit there just mind-boggling. Like, okay, what are we doing? Give that woman that medicine so we can resolve this blood clot. But it should have been done on Monday, but you motherfuckers didn't do your work. And they all always just so confused. What happened on Monday? Everybody just wondering around, well, who saw it? What did that? Okay. You mean to say y'all threw the files away that fast? She was just here on Monday, and y'all, the computers just got wiped, and y'all didn't realize she was at this hospital on Monday, and y'all sent her home. You didn't do what you're supposed to have done. And I so regret that I didn't march into that emergency room and make sure that they did check her for that blood clot, because I was correct if there was a blood clot. What had been on my mind since the very beginning. Prayerfully, they don't want to do the surgery to remove the blood clot because of her age and some other health issues. And it's going to take some time to she's in ICU. She's not eating. I don't know how long we can do this. She hadn't eaten in days because she just haven't felt like eating. That's not good. I've been through this one earlier. When people stop eating, that's not a good sign. That's not good. So anyway, let me get dressed, get out of here, and get up there. And I got to get some dog food to eat. Dog. I need to set this. I need to take the time and order dog food to be delivered to this house. Me running around chasing down this bag of dog food, this ain't working. All right, so today is Friday, July 18th, 2025. I'm out of here, and I'll give y'all an update on my mother later. I'm out. Bye.